Hey, what is going on, crime lovers? And welcome back to another episode of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. So, I was just out in the garden and the heavens absolutely opened, so this is the very first shirtless episode. But will not wearing a shirt help us at all in our quest for the truth? I don't think so. At the end of last episode, I got the feeling this episode we may have to consult a walkthrough. So yeah, this was it. I think if we press this statement, Gregsy keeps getting involved. So we may as well just try it out, right? See if we get anywhere today. So we can just mash through this, right?
Is that right?
Is that right? So you can't present anything there.
Excuse me.
Right, unfortunate, but let's go for it. And we can even mash through this. Bam, bam. Okay. We should probably be reading this to get a hint, but this usually leads somewhere. Like a multiple choice thing. Someone going, well, prove it then. Or adding it to the testimony. But this just seems to keep looping, which is very unfortunate. So why can't he tell us? It's secret. Come on. Okay, music start. Oh, but we would have said that before. Okay. So have we got anything from Stronghold? I don't think so. Yeah, whatever. Shut up, all here. Okay. Aha! Is it signed by anyone? Oh no, it's just signed by Gina. Bollocks. The story? No. We checked that already. Damn. Aha! Could this be it? Sensational story. Mole. Okay. Secret communications, right. Hostile nations. 3, okay. Strong heart. This is it! Surely! Okay. But can we use that now? Oh, man. Take about it, please. Yeah, let's try it.
Objection.
No, music's still going. Dag nabbit. Oh man, maybe we should look this up because. I get the feeling we're just not getting anywhere. Right, let's actually talk to Iris. Maybe this will somehow jog our memory. I'm not doing another round of pressing, but if we've got like... how many things to a page? 8. Right, so what's that? Yeah, so we've got like 19 gimmicks for 5 different phrases. That is long. That is damn long. Okay. Got to prove he's lying. Take the disc. Gregsy's being straight. Right. Okay. Damn. I think we're going to have to do the unthinkable. Right. Let's get El Goob ready. Man, if anyone's never done that, if you just type in Google backwards into Google, El Goog, it's what would you call it? Like a mirror image? So it's all back to front. Pretty weird. Okay, where are we? Right. Great Ace. Episode 5, Part 3. God damn it, I did not want to have to do this. No, not epiode. Okay, let's see what we get. Aha! Specific. Okay, so where are we now? Oh, what was this thing called? Oh, no! Did I go too far? White cat picture? No! Oh, it's the trial. For some reason, we were still in Sholmes' attic where we live. Just finding stuff around the house. Okay. Where is it? Is that it? That's the same thing, no? It is. Shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, not cookies, not now. Okay, the adventure of the unspeakable story. What? Oh, come on, man. This is awful. Apologies, guys. At least we can get some delicious. I should just type in the mission name. Okay, adventure. Unspeakable. Ah, and Grexy's not talking about it. Maybe that's the gimmick. Like the mole is the unspeakable bit. Oh, okay, this looks a bit more promising. Aha, looks a bit more like the guide we usually see. Right, where are we going? No, not investigation. Come on! Oh, there's so many damn investigation parts. It's easy to forget how long this game is when you're looking it all up. Aha, trial part 1. We are nearly there, guys. Right, gotta be careful not to scroll too fast on this next page. Okay, slowly. This is called the disc, I believe, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so pursuing Gregsy, it says it's fine to do that, but that's out of question for the time being. And thankfully, this is right at the top of the page, so we have flopped at the first hurdle, but hopefully after this we can get going. Right, so very carefully, tiny scroll. Present the pawnbroker's ticket box at statement 5. Okay. Absolutely no reason to break into the shop that night. Right, we will minimise that. Uh-oh, what was it called? It said box, right? Yeah.
Objection.
Oh, of course! Ah, bit of annoying big dumb there. Just way too focused on Gregsy, even though I think I was even saying last episode as well. We just didn't have anything to actually get anyone to speak. But statement 4 was all that was working out. But of course, just proving he had a motive, that is the first place we should begin. Hopefully this is the last time we have to use a walkthrough, guys. Because you've got to hopefully imagine we don't have too many more episodes left in this game. But yeah, that is always unfortunate to dust off the walkthrough. Right. This disc was deposited at Windibank on Magnus McGilded's instructions. You knew that, and you went there with the intention of obtaining it for yourself.
Objection!
Right, guys, lesson learned. All wear a shirt. Or vest, hell yeah.
Conjectured again, and in any case, the disc was taken into custody by the police that afternoon. The witness had no reason to visit the pawnbroker again that night.
Objection!
Okay. Come on. Sorry, my learned friend, but that's not true, and I'm gonna cut with Kazuma's sword.
What?
He had another article in Pawn at Windibanks. See, he didn't know that. As this second pawnbroker's ticket proves. Slap that desk. Let's crank up a notch. There were 2 articles belonging to McGilded in Windibank's pawnbrokery, and the reason you broke into the shop that night was to recover the second one, together with your brothers.
This is the second ticket, is it?
What had the man deposited?
The article description reads, 1 small box. Could it be the manuscript?
A rather vague description, it seems to me.
Are you suggesting that I broke into the pawnbrokery with these clowns in order to steal some print box? I believe there are adequate grounds to suspect that you did. This is absurd. Why on earth would I do such a thing? Once the article had been forfeited, I could simply walk into the shop and purchase it. Yeah, but then you're spending money. There would be absolutely no need for me to resort to theft. That's a good point.
Indeed, the witness makes a solid argument.
So that means that for some reason, this Graydon fellow needed the small box that very night.
Objection!
Not small blocks. That would not help. Shut up, Zeeks.
It's time to put an end to this nonsense, my lord.
A little less cryptic, Zeeks.
I do hate to ruin my learned friend's argument, but the truth is quite incontrovertible. On the night in question, no small box was taken from the pawnbrokery. And rest assured the prosecution can prove it.
What? Good gracious!
Inspector, show the photos to the court if you please.
As always, Iki, you know that is going to be your downfall, because giving us more evidence to play with means that we can find another way to win, honey. You vampire bastard! What, vampiric?
Yes, sir.
What prints?
These prints were taken from one of the detective's security cameras.
What, there's another one?
The red-handed recorders again.
As previously explained using this plan of the shop layout, the victim's establishment was furnished with automatic cameras in 2 locations. One was set to capture the counter where Mr. Windibank received his customers,
Oh yeah, I forgot about the second one on the door.
and the other was set to capture the shelves on which articles were placed for sale once forfeited.
I've already sussed this bit out. Of course the small box wouldn't be there because it was not up for forfeit yet. It would have been in the back, so someone can safely retrieve it. So yeah, hopefully we are right there.
According to the info on this ticket, this small box had been forfeited already.
Well, bollocks, there goes that plan.
2 days before the incident at 9 PM on 13th of April to be precise. Which means it would have been on the shelves of forfeited items in the shop front.
Yeah, but was it placed out there yet? There might have been, for whatever reason, it's still in the back.
Now, what I have here is a print taken by one of the cameras about 2 hours before the incident.
2 hours before?
That's at 11 p.m.
The victim certainly had a very full shop, it would appear.
And then here we have another print.
2 a.m., okay.
This one is taken about 2 hours after the incident.
Well, in 3 hours, someone could have opened a box and took whatever's in it out. But I see what they're doing, and it does make sense.
I see. So we have two pictures to compare.
Oh, this is excellent, because this is where we actually managed to get a big bit of progression earlier on in this case by using the, was it a stereoscope? Yay, called it. Very nice.
I must say that placing them side by side leaves me cold. Dear me, that's starting to make my head ache.
Obviously, at Scotland Yard, we considered theft as one possible motive in this case. We explored the possibility that something had been taken in addition to the victim's life.
So your men have already compared these two prints thoroughly, Inspector?
Yes, sir. We counted every single item in each of these two photos. And the yard's conclusion is that exactly the same number are present in both.
In other words, nothing was taken from the pawnbrokery on the night in question. And my learned friend's assertion is nothing more than a hopeful fantasy.
I don't believe it! If I could have just shown that he'd stolen the Gilded's pawned box. Oh god, not now. I might have been able to break him down at last. And stop his shit dancing.
You know what, Bruno? I've been thinking.
Stereoscope time, come on. Or she's going to cross her eyes.
I wonder if these two photos really are exactly the same.
What?
So, Counsel, in the light of the evidence put forward by the prosecution, what is your position?
One thing I've also realised is I would quite like to get a safety save on. But how many lives did we lose? I think it was just a 1, which doesn't really matter in the long run, but losing 2... there's really no point in doing a reset, screw it.
It seems that in fact on the night in question nothing was stolen from the victim's establishment. Do you accept prosecution's assertion?
I don't know. Could there be some hidden discrepancy in these two photos somewhere? Well, let's get a save on.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes when you get the choice of 3, it doesn't actually matter which one you pick. But here, we do have to be correct, I would imagine. If there's no discrepancy, then we haven't got a hope in defending. This has got to be one of these two. Point out or use a piece of evidence. Point out! Uh-oh. I've just realised we need a stereoscope to do that, and you blatantly have to present it to use it like that, not just choose this on the whim. I wasn't sure at first, but there is a clear discrepancy between these two prints.
What?
Shit!
You must identify the location in question for the Court Council. Indicate the precise location of the discrepancy of which you speak.
Okay. Small box, right. I guess we'll just do the box itself.
Take that!
Obviously the discrepancy is here. Shit.
I must thank my learned friend. His answer has clarified the situation greatly. There is indeed a discrepancy here between our respective powers of reasoning.
Shit. Let me guess. My power of reasoning come up short.
It would appear your learning council not quickly enough.
Ugh, but I'm sure it's there. It's subtle, but there's a difference between those two prints. I know there is. Don't give up. You can do this. Is she cross-eyed? Okay. What evidence could we... Yeah, that's how you do it. Shit, wasted a life for no reason. Before I give my answer, my lord, I'd like to try something, if I may.
Try something? What do you mean, counsel?
I'll need to use a certain piece of evidence from the court record to identify the discrepancy. Okay, slight brain fart there. Unfortunate.
You're not entirely sure I follow. Which piece of evidence do you intend to use to help you identify a discrepancy between the two prints?
My lord, it's the exact same one as earlier.
Take that!
Oh, music hasn't stopped, but we got the picture pop up, which is nice. I'd like to use this device to view the two prints stereoscopically. Oh, yes, you've called the bug at last. You can't resist it, can you? You got the cross-eyed compulsion. Juror number 3, what a surprise. Come on, let's put the pictures in place and see what this wonderful contraption shows us. There we go. Now, look through the eyepiece. Oh, yeah. What? So if you... If you were to have pointed there without using the stereoscope, would the game let you off? I wasn't sure at first, but there was a clear discrepancy between these two prints. Oh, Zeke doesn't like it.
What?
You must identify the location in question for the Court Council.
Okay. Oh, okay, so it brings you back here anyway.
Yeah.
Nice.
Take that!
Stop that music, Your Honor. Granted, these two prints are almost identical. However, there is one minor discrepancy between them.
What?
Stop squeezing your fish. When you cross your eyes, you get the 3D. A single area stands out as being different. The location of this small box. What is it doing?
Let me... Wait. Unbelievable.
It's out of character, him holding that up. And the judge.
If you're right. How extraordinary.
What this tells us is very simple. His small box was indeed not stolen from Winterbanks on the night in question. However, there can be no doubt that somebody picked up this particular box and then returned it to its place on the shelves.
Are you suggesting that the small box, originally deposited by the Gilded, is in fact...
Yes, the very same small box I just identified in those two photos.
Mindless guesswork. What if it was? So a box was moved on the shelf. Nothing was stolen.
Yeah, but that's so annoying. It's like, prove it, mate, prove it, or you ain't shit. And then you prove it, and it's like, oh, well, so what? So what? Prove it means anything. It's like, just shut up.
Which means quite simply that nothing has changed.
Oh, Zeeks, that may be true, but... Alright, the Gilded's box wasn't stolen then, but it was emptied. But doesn't the fact that it was moved like that change things? It changes! Safety save. Everything! Yeah, why would you fight that hard for so long to be like, doesn't change anything? You're right, mate. I'm an ass. I believe this changes everything about the case.
How can that possibly be?
The crucial point is the fact that what was moved was a small box. In other words, we have to consider what might have been inside that box.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting that we need to examine that box as soon as possible. That's it. Lick that box. A vital piece of evidence is sitting on the shelves at Winterbanks as we speak. How dare you interrupt me, Zeeks?
That won't be necessary. Some little box belonging to a man who died 2 months ago can't possibly be relevant to this trial.
Damn. Damn.
The court does not uphold your objections, Zeeks. Bailiff, arrange for an officer to go to Baker Street at once.
Yes, the judge is on our side for once.
Obtain the small box in question and bring it back here for further examination.
Excellent. Right, guys, now we've thrown that utterly into Zeke's face, it is time to leave it there for today. So, if you like the looks of any of the suggested videos flooding your screen at this very second, to check some of them out, but more importantly, let me know what you thought. Because truthy feedback is always hella good. Speaking of which, if you've missed any of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles adventures so far, then catch up. But the main thing is, as always, guys, I hope you're well. Thanks for watching, and see you again next time, where hopefully we don't need a walkthrough.